The banks are giving homes to people without no money down. Let me say that again. The banks are allowing people to move into their homes with no money out of their pocket, no money down. I'm not joking with you. I've spoken with multiple sellers now, just today, just yesterday, that have VA loans, that bought homes, didn't even have to pay their closing costs, didn't even have to pay a down payment, and they just moved in with no money down. Guys, I can't stress this out. All over America, all over the nation, the bankers are allowing all kinds of people to get loans that don't qualify or don't have a down payment or don't have 10% down or 20% down or even 3.5% down, like a FHA loan. Here's the other crazy thing. I am seeing sellers that are getting qualified for loans that don't even show documentation that they produce an income. So again, I'm seeing sellers that have loans that didn't even show documentation that they produce an income. So 2006 is all back over again, guys. All back over where, you know, funny lending is happening. Now, I brought to you guys yesterday the Dodd-Frank Act was rolled back. Now you're seeing mortgage bankers lend or do mortgage loans with arms, adjustables, interest only, pre-penalty payments, so on and so on. And now we're seeing where they're allowing people to buy a home with no money down, nothing. You just sign the paperwork and you just move in. And I'm not talking about $100,000 home. I'm talking about $300,000. I'm talking about $400,000, $500,000 home in areas where the average median price is only $250,000. So again, they're allowing sellers to buy bigger homes without no money down. Now, before I get out of here, I want to also let you know about this. I am seeing more and more sellers buying homes that were one size too big for them. What does that mean? That means that because of interest rates being so low, they bought a house that was 2 times bigger than what they could really afford. Now, a couple of years down the line, they can't afford it because taxes, because of the payments being high. I've just talking to 10 motivated sellers just today. They're highly educated and they all have payments of $2,600 all the way to $5,400, and they're highly motivated and they make great money. And they make great money, or they couldn't afford to pay $5,400 a month on their mortgage, or they couldn't afford to pay $2,600 and everything between, guys. I just told you the minimum $2,600, the maximum $5,400 from sellers that own $500,000 homes, plus that again, they hardly put anything down, and they've been trying to sell their home over a year, and now they're becoming motivated and they're willing to do creative real estate financing where, for example, they're willing to be my bank, or they're willing to rent the property out for me below their mortgage rate, which means that they're going to subsidize my lifestyle if I decide to pull on the trigger and buy the house. I don't think you heard what I said. So when I say I am meeting sellers that are willing to subsidize my life, that means that, let's say their mortgage is $2,600, but they're willing to rent out the house for $1,900, and the seller's going to come out the remaining $600, $700 out of their own pocket month after month for me to live there if I decide to rent it, or I could use it as a Airbnb, or I can use it as a rental property. And even though I will go and charge higher on the fair market value, the seller is so motivated that they're willing to subsidize my monthly mortgage if I decide to buy it, or they're willing to subsidize me just renting it from them because they don't live there, that maybe they're in a different state. Some of them can't afford it. Some of them are very successful and they already bought another house and they're tired of paying 2 payments for a year or a year and a half, depends on their situation. So guys, the meltdown is happening. The real estate prices are crashing. Sellers are becoming more and more motivated. They're telling me how they can't sell their home versus me telling them why they should sell to me. The sellers are selling me. Wow. Just 2 years ago, okay, it wasn't like that. Just a year ago, it really wasn't like that. And today, the world is changing. The world is changing. And thanks to central bankers, thanks to the Fed, thanks to the funny money, a lot of people are going to be distressed. What I call the tsunami of real estate foreclosures about to happen, because many of these people that bought these homes with no money down, right, VA loans or other loans, crazy loans, they don't have any skin in the game. They have no skin in the game, and anytime they're willing to walk out, they're not going to lose anything besides their credit, and they may have lived in the property for a couple of years. Here's the other thing I see. I'm seeing a lot of homeowners are going against home builders, and the home sellers can't compete with the home builders. So they're trying to cut their homes prices, but they are competing with builders to give them 10-year warranties, brand new carpet, brand new paint, everything smells and looks great, where sellers that are trying to sell that live in the property or have lived in the property have a pre-owned home. So the tsunami is coming. I coined it subject to heaven. If you don't know what a subject to heaven is where there's going to be a tsunami of foreclosures. There's going to be a lot of motivated sellers, and the sellers will become your bank, where an investor like myself doesn't have to go to a bank to borrow to buy the property, nor do I need all the cash up front to buy the property, because the seller is highly motivated. They can't sell. They hired a real estate agent. It's been a year, and now they're trying to do whatever they can to save their credit. And this is what I call a subject to heaven. Now, if you're interested in finding properties like this for rental property, for fix and flips, for wholesaling, then definitely join my profit sharing coaching at mrnofluff.com. Again, at mrnofluff.com. We meet every Saturday from 10 to 11 right from your computer, and I show you the ropes on real estate investing, how to find, how to structure, how to fund, everything you need to know. One other thing, if you're broke or if you're looking for a side job to make some extra money, then you should definitely look into the new Flip. It's a revolutionary game for entrepreneurs that teaches you about business, teaches you about real estate, but more importantly, allows you to make money today. How much money? 2x, 3x, 4x, all the way to 7x. What does that mean? That means that all you got to put up is $100, and you could have a potential of taking that 100 and turn to 500, taking that 100 turn to 600, taking that 100 turn to 200. Okay, and I show you how to do it in your own backyard. It's called the new Flip. To get more information about it, go to myrealestatedojo.com. Again, myrealestatedojo.com, and check out the new Flip underneath the search box. Guys, click the like button. Let me know what state you're in. Also, let me know if you own any cryptocurrencies, if you own any gold, and also let me know if you're seeing house prices collapsing in your area and what state you're in. Peace.